Oops.
I mean...
Wait, do I have to do it again?
As one does when they enter the world.
I need to go and clip that now.
Samus's cathartic stream.
Oh god, I need to clip that now. Sarah, you are muted on the stream. I can't hear you.
Oh no!
There we go. That should be better. I don't know why when I pressed the unmute button, it said it didn't. Hello world. How are you? Fuck my life.
Actually, there's only a small delay.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
have the delay up
3
very high.
seconds. Yeah.
There are some people who can make it a larger delay, and then like different internets can make it even worse. I don't bother because I'm not editing anything as we go. Because
Bruh.
if your child is watching this stream, I have concerns.
Bro, my internet, I just upgraded to like this white router box thing from Xfinity. Bless them. Bless their heart. I have W6 now, which I don't even know what it means, but like my internet is like hella fast.
Nice.
I love it.
As I was saying, you probably noticed that I didn't put a session number in the title. I know. I'll deal with it later. We don't need to worry about it. Does anyone have any announcements?
I love you.
I do.
Go for it.
Session 1 of Queer Questers premieres tomorrow at twitch.tv/Ryan the Enchanter. It is an all LGBTQIA D&D stream that I am a part of.
Nice.
There'll be times will be 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Central, 6:30 p.m. Mountain, and 5:30 p.m. Pacific. That is when we start. We're all 1 fucking hour apart from each other.
Lovely.
We go from coast to coast on this stream.
Wait, you have a mountain here?
Huh?
You have a mountain timer?
I think we have a mountain timer.
What?
I think we have a person who lives in Colorado, so they're a mountain timer.
So jealous.
Yeah. So, yeah, that premieres tomorrow, so make sure you follow Ryan the Enchanter on Twitch. Also follow him on TikTok. And if you follow him on TikTok, you'll be able to find the rest of us who all play in the campaign. And check out our accounts, yo! Yay! That's my announcement.
Anybody else?
I just hope everyone's having a good, healthy, spooky season. Don't die. That's my announcement.
Oh, speaking of spooky season, as we get close to Halloween, I have a very important message for parents. No one is wasting their edibles on your children.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be right back.
They are too damn expensive. Fuck.
Come on.
Yeah, right?
Also, another reminder: culture is not a costume.
Thank
Be
you.
mindful at your
Fucking-
Halloween parties.
Yes.
Thank you.
And yeah, we're not gonna hand out our drugs to your kids.
I saw
They're
one
too
post
fucking
about-
expensive.
I saw one post where they're like, "Watch out for these candies. They're edibles, and it's CBD, right?" It was the Sour Patch one that has the obvious marijuana leaf on it.
Mm-hmm.
No one's handing that to your child. And if you give that to your child, who's the bad person here?
Right? Parents should be going through their children's candy anyway.
Mm-hmm.
If a
But don't be
stoner
that
gives you
asshole
that,
and
it's
tell your
because
kid
they
the
got
next-
confused.
Don't be that asshole and tell your kid the next morning that you ate all their candy just so you can end up on Jimmy Kimmel Live. That's just bad parenting.
Yeah, don't do that either.
I've never liked that segment. That's how you build distrust in your children.
Very much so.
Also, not
and-
me wanting to buy yet another diary, even though I haven't fucking even started on this one. Or I have this one too. Very pretty. It's got a gemstone in it. Nothing in
pretty.
it.
Not
I'm a
even
crow.
gay.
I just collect things.
Would that not be a
Just collect things.
Would that not make you a magpie instead?
I don't.
Hello.
I mean, I am white, so that's special white in there. And
Hannah, do
magpies
we
are
also
more
have an
notorious
owl?
in Europe.
Hello, Hannah.
Do we also have an Alice tonight?
She's currently picking up our parents from the airport.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Then yes, we're gonna have to do the other thing.
I'm not sure if she's joining us tonight.
I hadn't seen any comments in the chat in a while, and I wasn't sure what to expect. Where we left off is pretty dependent. However, what we're gonna do is just retro when we heard the thing, the voices, and we'll just say that whenever she comes in, we'll be like, and then when you guys went out, we heard something. So we'll actually start as you guys are just heading to the library like nothing happened.
Trotting along, singing our song.
Also, I don't know if anyone cares, but I found this on American Rainforest, the store that shall not be named, and I'm very excited. I just got it in the mail today. It's specifically
pretty.
for like making your campaign, and it's got all these different pages to help you with that.
Nice.
For homebrewing, for source books. I'm very excited.
I'm sorry, is that a phoenix on the cover?
That is it
It's the
I will send you the link. But like, it's got spots for world building specifically. It's got spots for like it has lines of like natural disasters that could happen, environmental buffs, diseases, technological levels in your world.
nice.
Yeah.
Going further in, it's got spots where you can put the name of your town and like key NPCs. Explain the local government. What else is in this book? Markets. Whew. It's got a whole section where it starts where like here's where you can start writing your plot. With questions to help you. What apocalyptic world-changing event is occurring? Who or what is causing this event? Ta-da! So, it was like 15
That's
bucks
really
on
good.
Amazon. Super cool. It's got a place where you can put all your stats for your enemies. Built-in character sheets.
Now you only have to remember one book instead of 6 or 7 folders and your library pass.
Deities. This is like amazing for homebrewing. I'm very excited.
You said deities, but my mind heard titties.
I'm sure that's in here too. I'm sure if I look hard enough, I'll find a line where it's like voluptuous, misaligned, circle which one applies, saucer nipples, dainty nipples.
Pancakes.
Speaking of titties, goddamn, Hannah.
What?
Is there
Not
something I
mine.
should be
She
knowing?
knows what she did.
Whoa. Not mine. Not my titties.
That is your self-insert character. Those are your titties.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I definitely don't have that context.
Neither do I.
The
Inside
drawing.
joke between me and her.
And it also,
If you
at the
weren't
very
a part
back,
of Outer Rim Misfits, you'll never understand.
Understood?
it also has a session log at the back where you can be like, here's the date of the session, here's the key things that happened, so that you always have
helpful.
notes as to what happened. And it's just small little tidbits, like little things. Alright, without further ado, does anyone want to do the recap?
No, thank you.
Or what?
No, thank you.
I'll be honest, I don't remember shit.
Damn.
Too high on the shroom.
I was high on shroom.
No.
Besides, I did the recap last time.
True. So, if I remember correctly, because my memory is not very good on this one either, we got this. You guys all woke up after a wonderful time at the festival. You're able to gather some breakfast, gather together, received another letter from Conrad, even though he just sent you one the night before saying, nope, dinner plans are canceled, which is a little weird. Gwen almost forgot about breakfast with her son.
No, yes.
That she was so insistent upon making plans
On
for.
having. And we tried to get an intelligence roll so I could remind Brian. And the intelligence roll fails. I was like, okay.
I'm a wisdom character in real life, playing an intelligence character in game.
How's that working for you?
I'm relying on charisma for the imbalance. It's not working.
Rivia got a chance to establish herself in this new environment with these new people. Breakfast was had, and then you guys all headed out of the house. Now, as I said, we're going to retro what we discovered upon our exit, and you guys are just currently heading towards the library right now. And that is where we are going to start today's session.
Little town, it's a quiet village.
Gee, Gwen, I'm sure am excited to create the spell at the library.
Me too. I hope we can find something helpful.
I haven't a clue what's going on here, but I'll act like I do.
That's okay. We're in this together.
How do I offer reverse inspiration?
That actually should be a thing.
What?
Yes.
You are uninspired. Your next roll.
Okay, I'll take off my inspiration.
Not you, Zinzies. Not you.
Probably me.
That was specifically directed at Showery. For starting us down this path.
I love it.
You are welcome.
Zinzies bringing it to Beauty and the Beast offers you inspiration.
I already have it.
Same.
Besides, I made a Naruto reference. And a High School Musical reference. It was Gwen and Showery who did the Beauty and the Beast.
Oh my god, everything is just blurry.
Now you know how I felt last night. Welcome to my fucking world, bitch.
I'm sorry. I thought the goblin would make a great cult member, and I should have been more considerate.
Wanna be where the
You literally set his friend on fire in front of him. What makes you think he's gonna join your cult?
especially after the Gallagher incident.
Let us not forget the paladin wackest bonkest 2 goblins into oblivion.
Yep.
But
Looking like a death pot on roids.
but if he follows my god, he'll learn how to do it himself.
Oh my god.
He's
BB
probably
EG
gonna be
vibe.
dead when Ace runs into him.
Yeah.
I know.
Or the BB
Tried. Anyway, do you guys want to stop anywhere on your way to the library?
Gwen was gonna stop and see Eliza, I think, just for funsies.
Okay, are you separating from the group then?
It depends. Oh, I'm gonna stop and say hi to Eliza if anyone wants to join me.
I'll tag
Shoot.
along.
Sure.
Babushka.
Oh no, she's
Wrong
not-
campaign!
No, I have to get into the accents because it's
Oh,
very
okay.
Because
I
Rivia
forgot
has that, like, kind
that's
of
our Russian safe word.
Yes.
Sure. Oh, Rivia, have you met Eliza? Have we had the pleasure?
No, I don't think I've actually met her before.
Oh, yes. Well, Changa can attest, gestures to Changa, who is with us, of course. She's quite lovely. I'm sure you'll enjoy her.
Well, I would
I'm
not mind meeting her.
Goodness.
So are you
Lead the
guys
way,
heading
Gwen.
over to Eliza's first, or are you still heading towards the library first?
Oh no, I think Eliza's.
Whichever's closer.
Was the consensus.
They're about in the
I'll be
same
right back.
area.
Liza.
Alright. So you guys head over to Eliza's. The shop is open. You guys are welcome to go inside.
Hello.
You go in and you see Eliza standing over some of her books, little glasses on the edge of her nose. And she sees you guys come in and goes, "Oh, I wasn't expecting to see you all today.
Oh, we
brings
just thought
you
we'd
in?
pop in. Is Verona here?
She's actually taking the other kids to school right now.
Oh,
Thank
bless
you
her.
again so much for your help. I don't know what I would have done without you guys."
Oh, nonsense. Well, here, I brought this, and she'll bring like a small pouch of reagents for the spells that Ramona is working on.
Oh, okay.
And
Eliza takes it. Oh, very interesting.
oh yes, just in case she needs extra supplies, dear. You know, I don't want her to use all of yours before you can sell them.
No, she's been very good about that so far. She's trying to, I think she's trying to speak up a little bit more, but it's gonna be a journey for her, I think.
Of course, it'll take some time. It does for all of us. Anyway, we just want to check in.
I see
think
you
we
have a
have
new
faith
friend
to-
here, and looks past you towards Rivia.
Yes, this is Rivia. Rivia? Eliza?
Oh, it's very nice to meet you, Eliza. I'm Rivia.
It's very nice to meet you too. How did you stumble upon this
Well, to
interesting
be
group?
Well, I've actually been looking for them. I've had quite a mystery of my own, so I decided to see if I could find these group of amazing, people who have helped others. So I thought maybe they could help me in return. But for their help and services, I am offering my help and services for whatever they need.
Well, knowing this group, they'll certainly be able to help you. And, if you need any help, since you're part of the group now, let me know. I have my wares here and gestures to the store around her at your disposal at a marketed discount.
Well, they're all very nice just at a glance.
Well, thank you. I'm very proud of my shop here.
Oh yes, it's come quite a long way since we first came here together.
She'll kind of look around at all the stuff that Eliza has.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular or just browsing?
Just browsing.
Okay, make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what, Eliza? Have you come across any new spell scrolls?
Let me look. And she starts flipping through her ledger.
Okay.
As
Yes,
I start
the
flipping
ledger.
through my ledger.
Off the table, if you want, I can come back later today to check out the spells.
Got a 15.
15? Okay. This is a very interesting, eclectic store. It looks like as she traveled here, she's picked up a lot in trade. And in doing so, she's gotten some interesting different style clothings, adventuring packs, a lot of your basic gear, but also a few more shiny objects, some magical objects around. She's got some books, spell scrolls, she's got healer's kits. She's got a lot.
Okay. Can she find any, scented parchment?
I will say with a 15, yes, you are able to find where she keeps she has parchments of different qualities on a shelf. It's kind of like when you go to art class when you're a kid, and it's like the construction paper all in the different folios.
Yeah.
And while none of them are scented at the moment, you do also see on another rack in a different part of the store different fragrances and perfumes.
Okay. She'll pick some orange parchment.
Okay.
With some cinnamon perfume.
Ooh.
Pretty lovely.
Okay, I know I wrote it down. But that one says sprinkle. No, it does not say Eliza.
Just as an aside, you'll all probably notice Chowdery is standing in the back, maybe behind a shelf. I'm not sure how the shop is situated, but she's away from the group at the moment.
That is the wrong campaign. Okay. Are you looking around the store, or are you just, taking time?
I'm doing an action, but you're already overwhelmed, so it can be done after this.
Overwhelmed is not a word I would use.
You are busy.
She's regular whelmed.
Occupied. I am
Just whelmed.
occupied.
Yes. I'm doing what I said I was going to do last episode, but didn't.
Maybe I did not write down the spells that she has currently to her,
Oh,
her store.
it's totally fine if I don't mind coming back later to check out spells.
Okay. Text me the spells that you are looking for, and I'll let you know if she has them.
Okay.
And we can worry about how much they are that way.
Okay.
Wait. No. Yes! I found it.
That was a roller coaster.
Okay. So, she pulls out her ledger after sitting there for a while. Rivio, you're able to get, how many sheets of parchment were you trying to get?
Probably just like 5 sheets of parchment.
5 sheets of parchment? It's only like a copper.
Okay.
She currently has a spell scroll for something called a brief insight. She has the cantrip. She has mage armor. She has Tensor's flying disc, resilient sphere, invisibility, dragon's breath, and I believe you already purchased tea time.
Ooh. Oh dear. This is quite a nice selection here. I'll take one of this invisibility and this Tensor's floating disc and this mage armor. And before somebody stop me. Oh, I'm like a kid in a candy store.
25.
No, stop. Don't spend your money.
Oh, Zinzies. Thank you for that.
Well, so we have the Scroll of Invisibility, which is 100 gold, and then we have Tensor's Flying Disc, which is 75, and the Mage Armor, which is 75, but with a friend discount, we're looking at only 200 gold apiece. Or 200 gold
Top
total.
300 gold down for Gwen.
Oh, did you want something else, darling?
No, that's for her.
Oh, what is this for, dear?
I have a lot of gold. Might as well help buy stuff.
Oh, you're too kind. All right, well, why don't we let you keep the difference and consider it an investment from Zinzies?
I
Well,
slide the 300 gold towards.
Well, I am not going to say no to a proper investment. And she scoops it across. Zinzies, make a persuasion check real quick.
Fuck it, I'm gonna use my inspiration for this. 'Cause I don't know what else I'm gonna use it on. 19!
Much better.
19?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Give me 1 second. Because I had something in mind. And now I just need to... And... Because I wasn't expecting this to happen now.
You think I'm tuning out, but I'm secretly listening. As soon as money is brought up, I'm alert. So I have 2,000 gold and no idea what to do.
Wait a
with
second.
it.
You're a Gerbine, but are you actually a sugar glider?
Oh! I live on puns, and that one hurt me.
I'll take that inspiration. I'll take it.
That was good. That was good.
Sorry, babe. That wasn't personal. Dear diary, I'm
Since
going to kill
you
fire.
offered as much as you did, give me a moment. And she disappears into the back room. You guys
Usually
wait.
people just panic when I give them a lot of money. I say to the rest of the group.
Eliza's
You know,
a little
like
different.
The baker. The baker's probably traumatized here. The whole family.
Traumatized but funded for a while.
Oh yes, they will be well off for a good chunk of their life.
After a minute or two, she comes back with a small little... It looks like a like a overly fragile looking glass acorn design. It's made out of like a translucent brown glass. So you can see that there's, every time it moves, something is slowly, it's not sloshing in there, but you see something slowly moving on the inside, like it's full of liquid. And she sets it on the table and goes, "Something tells me you can make use of that, darling."
Do I have any idea what this thing is?
Make an intelligence check.
So smart. Another
Is it?
19!
19.
Nice.
This particular item, you've never seen like this before, but as you're watching it move on the inside, you can see that whatever's in it is some kind of adhesive, and the glass is very thin, that if you threw it, it would probably break very easily.
I slowly reach for the glass acorn glue bomb and I take it.
You can add, it's a homebrew item, it is a glue bomb to your inventory.
For a moment there, I thought it was Wonder Glue. Or whatever that stuff was, where it can only be
There's-
removed with a wish.
No, it's not
There's-
that powerful. This is an uncommon item.
It's sovereign glue.
Oh yeah, that's the super cool stuff.
It's not quite that powerful. However, it does require you throw the glue bomb at a large or smaller creature. The creature must make a dexterity 15 saving throw or be grappled by the glue. With a failed save, the creature uses action to get out of the grapple, that requiring a DC 18 strength check.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
I cannot believe you changed your name.
Embrace the punnage.
Yes. Sucrose. Whatever.
She's our glucose guardian.
Glucose Guardian, that's the one.
Sucrose superintendent.
I like that one.
Could also be
Sucrose secretary.
Glucose Glider.
All of you
Glucose
take-
glider.
All of you take inspiration. What the fuck?
I got my inspiration back. Yay!
You
So
got
if
your
you're-
inspiration back.
If we already have inspiration, can we have two?
Yes, double up, bitch.
If we were
Awesome.
if we were uninspired, does it just cancel it out?
The uninspired was a joke. You weren't actually uninspired yet. Keep pushing me.
Excuse me. Fuck.
Okay. Time out though, like off the table, like we need to play D&D with Hannah and Sila's parents at some point.
You mean
I
Alice?
feel like that Yeah. Yeah,
That would be
I-
amazing.
that would be super fun. What are they? They have a nickname.
Den parents.
Den parents, yes. And Humblewood would actually probably be a really fun campaign for them.
Yeah, you're right. I would run a one shot.
Hell yeah. I would join it.
When it comes to Humblewood, sure, I'll run it.
So this would probably be a good spot to insert Showery here. I'm gonna send a sending to Crowley, the one who sent us the invite and then the cancellation.
You
So
mean
that's
Speaker
Crowley,
Conrad?
right?
Conrad.
Yeah, Conrad. You said
Okay.
Crowley earlier, and I was like, that didn't sound right.
That's because that was my Halloween costume.
Speaker
Right.
Conrad, portrayed by David Tennant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. It's got the wrong accent, but it'd be great.
Conrad.
Okay.
So Conrad, we got your invitation and cancellation this morning. Is there anything wrong? Do we need to come by? Or are things just... And I think that's the end of my 25 words.
You pooping?
After a minute, you get a message back that goes, "Ah, yes. I had some concerns I wished to speak with you about, but they've recently been alleviated. I have been very busy with the current negotiations." I think that's about all he has. I didn't
Okay.
count.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, I think that was within, so he's also going to say, "You are still welcome, however."
Oh, okay. Thank you. And then I'll head back to the group, which will be whenever Rivia comes back.
As Shaori sort of reapproaches, Gwen's just gonna look up and go, "Oh, Shaori, dear.
Yes, Gwen. Hi.
How art thou this morning? I know that we had breakfast together, and I just I haven't inquired quite into the depths of how your day is going so far."
I mean,
no kidding.
my day has been spent entirely with you, my dear.
Oh, I know. I just, with my son being here, my mind is all aflutter, and it's just, I just wanted to check in and see how you were.
I'm fine. I guess just a little lost in my purpose. I guess I left home to, try and help with the fires, but they seem so far behind us. But they're, and I point in the direction I believe Ashboro's in,
Mhm.
but they're that way. But you would think fires would have consumed whatever was there by now. It's been like a month since I left home.
They are quite a mystery, aren't they? We've fought a few creatures in the woods that were fire-based, so I presume that they are part of the explanation of why it's going in such a weird pattern. But
That would make more sense of why Kasuf sent me to a far-off land to help with fires. If he knew they were fire creatures, then that would be a problem.
yes, we could probably inquire more at the library. What was I going to say to you, dear? My mind is not what it used to be. Oh yes. While we're at the library, we can look at that. But you wanted to go to learn how to create magic, is that correct?
Yeah. I know you wizard folk kind of do your arcane thing and are able to use magic to its fullest, whereas the divinity kind of grants me the ability to use their magic.
Yes,
A
you are
limited version.
granted the magic from whether it's a higher power or someone with, a little extra
Oomph.
je ne sais quoi. But
I'd say that was Gesame. She's got quite the je ne sais quoi.
Okay. Well, I'm going to need a little bit of time to work on these spells, add them to my spell book. But I'm happy to help you with your studies as well.
Thank you. I really would appreciate that.
Yes.
I've got this brilliant idea for long-term help of the continent, and I really feel that this spell would just bulldoze my way to that goal.
All right. Well, you can't learn anything if you don't try. So let's
Very true.
Shall we? Is everyone ready to head to the library, or?
I saw Rivia for a moment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gerald, you're doing all right. All right. Good.
Oh, I should say, Speaker Conrad, I sent him a message. That's why I was over there in the corner. He says we're still invited for dinner if we wish. However, he invited us to, I believe his words were, alleviate some of his worries about a certain situation that has now been resolved.
Interesting.
And he's pretty busy with the current negotiations, which I'm not sure exactly what he was referring to there.
He's a mysterious man, for sure.
That he is, but we are still
You
invited
guys
for
can make
dinner if you
history
wish.
checks about that if you'd like.
Oh,
Alrighty.
my first
I
roll.
am good at those. I'm not so good at those. 13.
Gwen.
20-something.
It's not a high DC. You both get it.
22.
He's currently negotiating with he's part of the envoy that is negotiating with the bandit coalition
Right.
in their current ceasefire.
Right. The bandits ceasefire. Now I remember.
Oh, yes, of course. I will say, Gerald has been quite instrumental in helping reduce crime here, more so than, us as a group, but we've also been helping too, and without Zinzi's expertise and Red, as well as several other companions that have both come and gone, we've really made quite some strides here, haven't we, dear?
We really, really have. I'm rather surprised. I mean, not like I've been in a large city before anyway, but I'm rather surprised at the progress that we've made here.
We should probably get business cards. All right, well, I'm ready to go. If
Roll for
everyone
print
else
shop.
is.
Roll for
Say roll.
staples.
Is there an easy button?
All right. I will say, as you guys look around, you notice that Gerald has gotten fucked off, as he's been known to do.
I also missed like the last 15 seconds because my headphones cut out. Just
As
FYI,
you guys
so if
look
anything
around
was-
the shop, you notice that Gerald has gone and just left. He's fucked off. He does that sometimes. It's not really something you're concerned about anymore. You've kind of gotten used to his disappearing act.
Okay. All right, well, let us on. Eliza, good to see you, dear. Thank you for the scrolls there. And thank you, Zinzi's, for purchasing them. They will come in quite handy when I can make people invisible.
No
Well, thank you
problemo.
Thank you so much for your business. I always appreciate it. And Zinzi's, I hope that lovely little treat will treat you well.
I have some plans for it.
I expected you might.
God save the poor soul that gets into a fight with us next.
Do we want to take a couple-minute break while we wait for Hannah and Alice to get settled in?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So if anyone needs to get anything to drink, now is the time. If you are watching the stream, I'm going to switch to our Be Right Back screen. We will be back soon. Don't go away. Do and do. Alright, and now our audio is back on as well. Welcome back, all. So, you are leaving Eliza's Emporium. Just so you know, Changa, we kind of retroed it a little bit so that you guys had not run into your wonderful friends yet. So we were actually going to say that as you guys leave the library and start pushing toward, or leave the Emporium and are now pushing towards the library, is when Stila hears a voice that she recognizes, looks around, notices the individuals that had kidnapped her, turning a corner, and just fucking booked it with you guys in pursuit. And we will pick up there. I need...
Oh.
Let's see. Alright. Changa, you are running first, correct?
Yes.
I was directly behind.
Alright.
I gotta get in the mood. Okay, we're good now.
I love how this is getting in the mood to the point where, like, whenever someone talks to your character and you're not there, I do this too. I've caught myself doing it whenever I have to be Changa. It's just like automatic. And it sits here.
It's just
And
it.
it's used-
It's just a little.
Mm-hmm. It's
little
automatic.
legs. It's the little automatically. The character possesses you and is like, these are your legs now.
And they sit here and they're used for minor expression.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. So. Breathe
So
in my hand. We're booking it around the corner.
You're booking it around the corner, and as you turn the corner, you see the two individuals in the alley. They don't seem to notice you yet. Are you calling out to them? Are you doing anything? They're walking away. You've turned the corner. Are you still running?
Yes.
That they might notice.
Okay. Well, is there a way that I can like speed walk in between them?
Or fly. Hover fly.
A little math, a little moth flapping. Like-
Make
Math
a
flopping.
stealth check to see if they notice you approaching behind them, as they are bickering back and forth to each other right now.
Okay. I have not had the time.
This book down. And get this book down to grab this book.
Also, I'm looking at Han Fu that I could possibly use for Chang'e. So there is a chance that her design might alter, but that's okay. I love this mom. Where the heck is Stealth? Where are you? Nope. There. Hello. Okay, Stealth. Oh! That's pretty good. Hang on. Oh, I don't remember which dice I use for Chang'e. Oh dear.
Probably the shiny ones?
Okay, I'm gonna use the rainbow ones because I just feel like that might be the vibe.
Yay!
Yeah. Thank you. Ooh. Hang on. 9.
9?
9.
Okay. You think you are being super quiet as you're coming up behind them. And you can hear them talking to each other a lot of, I'm telling you, I'm not fucking no. we're not doing that shit. Mm-mm. And everyone's like, no, but we have to, or he's gonna fucking kill us. As they're walking, and they hear you in your oh so stealthy nature. And it's not even so much because, like, you came around the corner and, like, stopped with a sudden stop, so there's a little bit of stomping there. And you're like, I'm gonna sneak up on them. And you're just like coming up behind them as quietly as you can. The rest of your friends didn't also get that message. So they're also, like, barreling around the corner. And to see you, like, suddenly stop, they're like, what the? And you watch them go, what the and turn towards you with first a look of, like, what the hell is happening confusion, followed by, oh, it's her, followed by, oh, she has friends, and they book it.
I cast...
Jeez.
Yeah, I am unmuted.
Ow,
I cast command to stop. Both
We're
of them
actually
at
gonna
level 2.
jump into initiative to see who can do what first.
Damn it.
Oh, careful. I believe in you. I just got nervous.
Damn, Zinzies.
What was it? I wasn't looking at that screen. What was it?
20.
I have a 23.
7.
Okay.
Woo! Gwen is, like, always, like, the auntie who's just, like, hobbling behind the group, like, wait up! Wait up!
So Zinzi's got a 20.
Roll it instead of
Mhm.
me.
Maybe, let's see.
Or maybe these just aren't, these dice just don't like chocolate.
Did you get a natural 20 or a 20
They
total?
can't roll off the table. Let me, you know what? You know,
15
Let's
to
go in the
20.
dice jail.
What was that?
15 to 20.
Her dice.
23.
Was that a, Zinzi's, was it a natural 20 or no?
it was just a dirty 20.
Okay.
Hmm.
10 to 15.
Oh.
I got a 13.
All right.
Tastes like chocolate.
5 to 10.
7.
Hang on. Do I count my first roll, which was an 8?
Yeah,
her,
you know
her
what?
dice have been really mean.
It's okay. I'll count that.
Wait,
But
hold on.
then,
If you don't
was
tell me the number, I can give you my divination thing, the portent.
Not too bad.
Okay, I'll save it for later then.
8. Okay.
Oh, actually,
So-
can I use portent to have their initiative be a 3?
Whoa!
Whoa!
If not both of them, one of them.
One of them you can.
Okay, I'm using it.
All right, and then yours you said was 7.
Dangerous.
And mine is 7, yeah.
7. What is your dex bonus?
Gwen.
Yeah.
Has no dex bonus. Gwen is good at burrowing and making tea.
That's all that matters. We love Gwen.
We do.
It's really, yeah.
She's the den mama.
What?
Because
Gwen
burrows
has
makes
guys-
den.
Yeah. Well,
And then we just
the
have.
den auntie, yeah.
So that brought the one thug's initiative from a 17 down to a 4.
Yes.
Nice.
Because he only has a +1 for dex. Alright. So, Shari, you've come around the corner. You saw the look of, oh fuck, and watched them both spin and start to bolt. What did you say you're doing?
As soon as they start to turn, I command them to stop with a level 2 spell.
Which one? Because isn't command just a 1?
It's a first level spell, but if I do it at second level, I can do 2 creatures.
Are you doing it?
So I'm affecting both of them. Yes.
Okay.
It's
what
a
is the
wisdom
DC?
save for DC 15.
So the first one rolled a natural 20.
Can I change that to a 12? With my Invoke the Amaranth thing?
You can. You can.
I would like to do that, please.
No,
You
no.
yell out, "Stop!" And the one freezes completely in place. You watch as the other one takes a step, and then, with a little bit of glow from your divine energy, you see him also stop in place.
Now, Changa, you may do as you wish.
I
You
think
only
it's
have a
very
turn.
easy. We need to tie them. Tie them up so that they cannot move.
I'm just gonna walk in front of them because I know I only have 6 seconds. So I'm gonna use my movement, walk in front of them. I don't think I can do anything with my bonus, so that's it.
I'm gonna use like my scarves and stuff and like my robes and like sort of tie
we're
their
still in
legs so they
initiative
can't.
order? We're
Huh?
still in initiative order. So first
Oh, I'm
we'll
sorry.
get to Zinzi's and then come back around. No worries.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just thinking creatively.
I know. Shari,
Question.
is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, then yes. Yes, Zinzi's. Question.
Question: how big are these two?
They are medium-sized creatures. Same
Do
as
they
you guys.
occupy the space of a large creature?
They're standing right next to each other. So probably about 10 feet, yes.
Making my way downtown, glass acorn in hand. I throw it at their fucking feet and make them stick to the ground. Because they are commanded, they're not moving.
I'm so excited for this.
And
Oh, that's amazing.
Technically, yeah, I'm gonna count
there
that
we
as an
go.
automatic
They
fail.
can't go anywhere now.
That's an automatic. Like normally it would be just no. They can't. They're commanded to stop.
Yeah.
That's an automatic fail. So they are now glued to the ground with your brand new glue bomb.
Yeah, they can try to make a strength check.
Not this turn.
Before on their next turn. It's a DC 18 though, and I think in
Yep.
that time we'll have them tied up.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Or dead.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, I'm gonna remove the glue bomb from my inventory.
Okay.
Amazing 100 gold.
Rivia, is there anything you want to do? I was like, this is gonna be a skill check. I was like, no, we'll just roll initiative, and you guys immediately blew it out of the water. I'm so happy.
Rivia's gonna take out her short sword. She's not gonna attack, but she will hold her action.
Okay.
In case
Are you
something
getting-
happens.
Are you going to move up the 20 feet to get to them?
Yes.
Okay. You move up the 20
You
feet?
should do like a Zora move and cut off
A
their
Zora move.
pants. Like so that their pants fall down.
Do an arch.
Oh yes.
Well, she's part rogue. So.
That was just a CeeLo thought.
Alright. Anything else you would like to do?
Nope.
Alright.
Other than say,
Tonga?
who are these people?
Why are we chasing them? What is happening?
We're chasing people. What is happening? What have they done?
Changa?
As I think of things to do, me, myself, and I think of things to do, Changa is going to give a brief filling in to Rivia and go, obviously I'm not from here, and they're the reason why I'm here. They kidnapped me, so, you know.
They kidnapped.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, motherfucker.
Right? You hear Shouty shout
You
as
hear
well.
the shatter of the glass, and you see all this glue starting to form at their feet, and it's like super glue them to the ground.
Yep.
And you just hear Zinzi's go, if you want to tie him up now, better do it.
Do me, myself, and I have any? What's in thieves' tools?
These tools.
These
is
tools
basically
are like lock picks, things like that.
What's a rope handpin?
Hempen rope is a type
Hempen
of
rope.
rope that you can use to. You can easily use the hempen rope to tie somebody up.
We're doing that.
Make
I
a
am-
sleight of hand to see how well you do with the knots.
Does she have advantage because she has multiple hands?
I
And
was
they
gonna
are
say
stuck.
They are stuck. You have advantage.
Okay.
Yay! I was about to say, multiple hands is a genuine concern.
Multiple hands.
Oh.
I mean, most of us have multiple hands,
nice.
but
All right, so roll again.
What?
some has more.
Pick the bigger number.
Oh. Okay, so plus that,
So sleight of hand, so 22.
22.
These guys got so far. Not at all. They are thoroughly tied up. They're not going anywhere. This is.
Caught him by surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. This
Don't
is some
fight with
Looney
her ball
Tunes
spread.
shit here.
Life's a bitch and her hair done.
I feel like Changa knows a little. Like she, in her innocentness, has now shown you she knows a little bit of Shibari.
Yeah. That's what was going through my brain the entire time. I was like, I'm a shitty bar them up, dude.
Like you guys were like, she's such an innocent. Like,
Yeah, like you're.
where'd we learn that?
It's just an ancient practice of rope tying. I don't.
Zone of truth.
Inside check.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I don't think so. I'm gonna see what everyone else does because I'm thoroughly satisfied with the position we have them in.
All right. It is now the thug's turn, and in his commanded, stuck, tied up state, he just goes, "Oh shit!"
Yep.
And that is
Can't
his
move
turn.
and take no actions.
That is his turn. Gwen, do you have anything you'd like to do?
Gwen, hearing Shaori or Changa say what's going on with these two, is going to sort of like waddle over, just like this cute little bejeweled, bespectacled hedgehog lady, super sweet and nice, and cast Shadow Blade, and hold it up to the one who didn't speak their neck, and just be like, "Oh, don't even think about it, dear."
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Ooh, you know what? I'm just gonna use my 18. I'm gonna use portent. So, intimidation, dirty 20.
Yeah. Just a lot of
Don't.
wide-eyed.
Yeah.
I do believe I remember one of them is a mob pock and the other one is a servant, if I recall correctly.
And we've never seen these two, right?
You guys have never seen these two.
Okay. So they're not from like the Bandit Coalition era of the storyline, or like the coming
Not
into.
that you seem to.
Okay.
Not that you seem to recognize.
Okay.
And Chongo really only recognizes their voices. She didn't really get a good look at them
Right.
upon being so rudely taken.
Abducted. Yes. Ooh, he's
We're basically, they're not, we come to the second thug's turn and he's just, I'm good. As his blade is to his throat. And they're not putting up any fight, so without any blood being spilled, we are out of combat order. That was fast. That was really fast.
Oh,
I'm just gonna close this book that I had opened to a page.
Yep.
That was a super useful monster sheet.
Just for flavor here, Gwen, the spell only lasts a minute, so at the 9 round mark, she's gonna take the blade and like throw it into a wall or something, and then like recast it just to like keep them intimidated.
On what would be Showery's next turn, she's just going to very calmly reach into her bag and pull out what looks like a very large set of pliers from her blacksmith tools. And she's just going to very politely say to the two, now you're going to answer all of my moth friends' questions here, or you're not going to be having any fun anymore.
Okay. Hi. Just looking. It's the servant looking at Chonga like, hi.
And then I guess I'll just kind of bow out of the way for Chonga to take the place and do what she needs to do.
Gwen,
So she's gonna have her first set of arms neatly tucked away, so like maximum like professional looking. The other arm is like the lower arm is gonna like give like a pat to Shari. It's like a thank you very much, and then it's gonna sling right back into like a little sitting position. So Changa goes up and is like, oh, how lovely it is to meet you again. Well, it's the first time for me since I never really got to have an introduction. That was rather rude, don't you think? Not very hospitable.
I'm so sorry about that.
Well, you are now, after the pliers and the blade.
Tink, tink, tink.
After the pliers and the swords and the glue. Now you are.
Yeah, that shit's permanent, by the way. You guys aren't going anywhere for a while.
The Mopok goes, ah, fuck.
I hope you weren't emotionally attached to your shoes.
Like
My dad got me these shoes.
You are toit in there. You are toit tied together.
Oh, don't worry. I have plenty of other tools, and I'll just pull out a saw from my carpenter's kit.
You can put that away. That's okay.
No,
The servant is still like very like, that's okay. You can put that away. We don't need that.
Rivia will stand in that like guard position where she's got the tip of the blade sitting on the ground and her hands on top of it, just watching this interaction. Every once in a while glancing at the kidnappers with this death glare.
So, I have multiple questions, all of which I expect an answer to. Well, we can force it out of you if you don't immediately comply, but I don't think I need to tell you that. You've already picked up on that memo by now.
No, it's not necessary. You can stop doing that, please.
Oh, come on now. Don't deprive me of my fun.
Well, we'll see if it's necessary. If things get boring, I'll let you know. So, first off, you should be the first one. Rivia, I have a question. Why? Okay, so
The first question should be why.
no.
Oh, I forgot my accent. The first question should be why.
Rivia had an identity crisis.
Well, I am part rogue. You don't exactly know what the story is and what's not.
Okay, it would be really good. But do I want to ask him first why or how?
Why? Why is
Okay,
it not?
why? Why did you do it? What? Not Inger! Oh my god! Why did you did this to me? Okay. Why is a moth being of my vernacular so necessary to you?
Not to us. We were hired. have much detail. Can we put the pliers away, please?
No, they're going
Oh,
to
he
sit
just
out.
got poked in the back by them.
Okay. What? Tell us everything you know of your employer. Like not just like the top dog, like the whole system of management.
I mean, there wasn't a system. And you see the mop pack's like, shut the fuck up, dude. He's like, no, it's got the fucking sauce. Shut up.
Sherry,
You know, I'm just gonna set up this torch right here to heat up my brands. Don't mind me. I shove my torch in the ground, and I'll light it just right next to him and start just waving random metal objects over it.
Oh,
don't
no.
need this.
See, shall we? Our less compliant friend is being a bit bothersome. Do you think one of your tools can help him out a bit?
You don't need to
absolutely.
do that. No, he
I'll
will
reach
shut
into
up,
my
shut
jeweler's
the fuck up.
kit
He
and I'll
will
grab
shut
just
up.
like this tiny little
He will stop.
screwdriver and I'll heat it up and I'll go towards the face,
Tonga, do you need my help as
Lower.
well there?
waiting
What?
for him to speak.
Would you like my spear, dear? I'd be happy
He
to.
now has a jeweler's
tempting.
screwdriver.
Very
pushed
tempting.
through.
I would rather
Right here.
not get my personal little mittens dirty. That's a me thing.
Are you trying to do damage?
Um,
Or are you still hovering
more
it?
of the intimidation,
Okay, so
but
you're just
it's a hot
hovering it.
poker. No,
But
I
are
put
you
it to the-
is it on his skin or is it still
Yes.
then yes, you're doing
If he did not
damage.
speak, yeah, if he didn't speak as I slowly put it towards his forehead, then yeah, it's gonna touch.
I want to do a thing, but it's so awkward.
We're in a very awkward position. Gwen, do it.
Do these guys look like they have a lot of hit points? I know this is an off the table question.
If I don't break shit. Less than you guys, but more than your average citizen.
Oh, okay. The next time the one who is like, shh, don't fucking talk, talks, I would like to cast a cantrip, so I'm just holding that action.
Okay. That's also the one that did just take 2 points of fire damage. As
okay.
you've now poked him in the middle of the forehead, and he is trying and not doing a very good job at stifling the shriek of pain. Well, his friend is like, no, I got it. What do you want to know? I don't know much. I mean, it was a voice. It was a voice in the middle of fucking night in our heads. It was bullshit. What do you want?
See, so it was magic.
Yeah, I guess, sure.
What
The voice.
exactly did the voice ask you about? Rivia, take
Did
notes.
it happen to sound like
Or
this?
no,
or I used-
hang on. Who has the best handwriting? Zinzi, would you like to write notes for? Who would like to write notes?
Oh, funny
I just
joke.
pull my guns out.
I will write notes.
You will write
I
notes.
don't
okay.
even know what that is, but I don't like it.
I would like to.
barely squeeze the trigger on the trumpet one, so it lets out this eerie trumpet sound.
I really don't like that one.
Did the voice happen to sound like this? And I'll use thaumaturgy to change my voice to sound like the voice in the book. The voice in my head from the book.
No, it was some guy. I don't know.
Some guy. Okay. Okay. So you were out in the. Why were you out in the woods?
Hunting.
Tink, tink, tink.
Insight.
Roll insight.
Insight. These mother truckers. Hey. That is a dirty 20.
It wasn't exactly hunting for animals.
She
was
just
looking for they obviously don't really care what work they get. They seem like mercenaries for hire.
she'll just go up to them. Not like threaten them or anything. But the one that responded, she's just gonna do this.
Oh God.
Like closer and closer and closer, just staring into his soul, and go,
I am.
"Is that right?"
Hold on. As you're getting closer, he's backing up, and his feet don't move.
Yep.
I am
Yeah.
scare out.
You watch as it's the servant who's considerably taller than you. This is a giant elk. Leans back. Oh shit! And has now like feet still upward position, but he is on the ground.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, I'm
Question,
sorry.
would that
Like,
break
I
his
hand
feet?
back up.
I would say it doesn't. There's enough elasticity that nothing's gonna break, but he's definitely hurt himself in the back.
I wonder if he's been in a position like this before.
Hey.
What
Okay,
was your
so-
question, Rivia? What was your question, Rivia?
She said,
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like a hand back up?
That still feels like a threat somehow.
she offers her hand.
I mean, he can't. Really
Yeah, he's like
I know.
this is we've got our hands bound like this behind our backs.
Yeah.
Like we ain't touching shit.
She's like,
I love her. I love her so much.
she's got a lover at home. She wants to get back to him, and like, if someone has been taken from their home, she's like,
Yeah. Okay, so out in the woods at night, randomly probably doing something stupid for money. It's okay, we all do stupid things. So, you're out in the middle of the night, and you hear a voice call out to you. What were the voice's precise instructions? I know the small amount of brain cells you currently possess may be a bit hard to bring out that recall, but I believe you still possess that function within your hippocampus.
what?
Even Zenzi's is just like that scientific
Stupid,
equation.
No,
I understand
that's
what
it's some
Chonga
part.
said.
It's some part of the brain and psychology. I'm probably using it incorrectly. I just want to sound smart.
Believe the hippocampus is in control of your emotions. I believe.
Oh.
Don't quote me on that.
And then maybe it's
Hippocampus
the
controls memories.
Oh, no. You're right.
There you go.
Wait, really? The hippocampus controls memories?
Hippocampus is where your memories are stored. And that's on watching Meet the Robinsons 500 fucking times when it premiered.
You got it right.
I learned something from Psych. Oh my god. It's
Hey.
wonderful. Okay, so what were the instructions of the voice?
He just kind of gives a defeated sigh and goes, "Guy was weird. I was asking about, wanted us to find living relics of a time long gone. I don't know."
That part checks out. Okay, now heads into my other question. How did you find my homeland? Were you given instructions?
Yeah. We've traveled a lot. And it's not an easy trip. But we've made it before.
How many times?
It's nearly impossible to do, only twice before. Well, once before.
Right. Did you find others of me that first time, or were you just checking it out?
No, before we were there for just a job. Some of the locals. No one like you. I made a hand gesture that he can't make. He starts to and goes, fuck.
Okay. So the plan was go to an ancient land, find a said ancient relic, moth person, bring said ancient relic back to Mysterious Voice.
We were gonna get more information when we got here, but you kinda got out.
Yes, it certainly was so hard for you, wasn't it? Oh, imagine not returning with a person that you kidnapped. Oh, how terrible!
They're not making eye contact. Neither of them are making eye contact with you.
Gwen, however, is like giggling uncontrollably.
Chowdery just realized we're in the middle of a people plaza.
Well, we're in an alley.
You're
aren't we?
actually in a darkened alley.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
chased him into the alley. They were about halfway through the alley when they got stopped.
Things
I
we
feel
do.
better about my actions now.
Alley.
Were there any others with you, or that were told to go find ancient relics of a land unknown?
I don't think so. I mean, we've been partners for a while in this and just got a job. We get jobs all the time. This one just was a little bit darker than most.
Wait, I have a question, if you don't mind. Of course you don't mind. Had you heard this voice before? Gotten jobs from this voice particular?
At this point, the Mob Hog speaks up and goes, "Oh, hell no. This is not someone we would work for more than once. This guy was fucking freaky."
How so? Be exact, or it'll make you suffer. More.
I don't
anyway.
I mean,
Tink, tink.
I don't know. Just the voice was very business-like and emotionless while referring to this particular task.
How terrifying. Emotionless voices. Ugh.
And
Showering?
we didn't even...
Yeah.
We never met the guy. He was giving us instructions as we traveled. But the bag of gold was in our pouch for payment the next morning. We didn't see shit.
All right, I believe you. Enough of this. Shari, may I have a word with you over here?
Oh, absolutely. And I look at them both and I go, tink, and I put my pliers away and walk over to Gwen.
I needed a moment to breathe here. I hate to do this, but can you replicate any voice that you've heard?
You know, I'm not entirely sure. That was just kind of an off-the-wall attempt, and it kind of worked. So
all right.
I will try and do your voice.
No.
I'll try and change
okay.
my voice to be like Gwen. How am I doing, dear? Does this sound like you?
Oh, this is so joyful. Under any other circumstances, we could do this all day. I think we should test out a couple of voices that we know.
I had that same thought.
Yes.
I will say, as you're doing this, the more complicated the voice, we're actually going to require performance checks, because to have that ability is a feat. It's the extra feat.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, I was thinking, Gerald, just for funsies. You remember? Did you meet Gerald's patriarch, if you will?
Were they at the bandit camp?
Make a history
I
check.
think we did meet them just after the dinner, but I'm not sure.
I don't
Off the table.
Make a history
That
check.
was so long ago.
Make a history check to see if you remember.
Ah, no. 18 plus 8 is 26.
25.
You met the one they're talking about, Barnabas. He came around while you guys were still in the jail cell and was taunting Gerald.
Okay, so we should do Barnabas, and then I hate to do this because I don't want to. I know he's a good man, probably, but also with power comes,
Corruption.
Yes, that's the one. Conrad.
Okay.
And we try those three. Do Gerald first, because I need another laugh. These two are giving me enough hoot for a while.
Okay. I'll do my best. Is that all?
No, and if they act up more, I have some other tricks up my sleeve for torture.
Oh, good, because that was really taking it out of me. That is not me. Cookies.
Cookies?
Okay. I'm gonna go
Wait,
try.
is that Den father? Den mother?
No, it's just me.
Den sister?
I made cookies.
Cookies. Okay, I'll go out to them, and I will attempt Gerald's voice.
Oh yeah.
Make a performance check.
Okay, performance. I get a +4 to that.
I would also like to detect thoughts while Shari is doing that. And just sort of like...
Are you pushing or no?
Nope, just surface thoughts. Because I want their reaction to the voice. Without delving into
19.
19?
Yes, my first non-cocked roll. Jeez.
You're able to hit the right octave. You actually do a relatively good job at mimicking Gerald's voice, which is not easy to do. And they're just... What is this? What are you doing?
I
Gwen,
told
you
them
don't get...
I told them
what?
before that this
okay.
is who I was. Did the voice sound like this?
No, that's not it at all. Gwen, you get a deception.
Okay.
How about this? And I changed my voice to Conrad.
Conrad and Barnabas, you do not have as much exposure with, so both of those are going to be with disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's 10.
10?
I have my inspiration to help with you.
I do have double inspiration, but the first roll I rolled was still a 10.
Okay. Yeah, it's much harder. He's got a much lower voice. He's very monotoned. He's got an interesting air to him. He's hard to duplicate. But again, they just shake their head, look at you guys nervously. There's no deception. There's no recognition.
Okay.
Anyone else have any other voices they think might...
Barnabas?
Oh, I thought... Okay. I'll do Barnabas next. God! Nope. That's an 8.
And I can't inspire?
You can inspire, yeah.
But don't I have disadvantage?
You're still... I mean, it's basically you're rolling 3 times. But you can...
Oh.
You can still
Okay.
re-roll for an inspiration, yeah.
Okay, then yes, I will take the inspiration.
Yay!
So that was 4, 12, and a 4 again. So if he gives me the inspiration, do I take the higher of those?
So you roll for disadvantage, and then whatever your lowest one is, you just re-roll that one, and that's your... So that third roll becomes your roll.
Okay.
Those cookies look so good. I'm not gonna lie.
So...
This is a fruity powder crispy treat.
I used to make those at a cafe I used to work at.
So I rolled a 4, and then I did the
Hallelujah.
disadvantage thing, and I got a 12. But then I was supposed to roll again, and I got a 4 again. So I don't know what you want to do with those rolls.
So it ends up being the 4.
Okay, so I have an 8 total.
Yeah, again, you don't remember much. It's been almost 2 weeks. It's hard to quite remember the voice.
Mhm.
But you do your best, and they don't seem to recognize anything.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead. Great idea.
No, it was your Gerald. Oh, we should do that later. All right, well, you do seem sincere, so despite the fact that you're little bastards, I think that's all I needed from you. Changa, so sorry. We didn't mean to usurp your interrogation.
Not at all. That was completely and utterly genius. It was wonderful.
Oh, you're too kind, darling. Zinzies, would you like to play us a song?
That smile that just creeps.
I just start playing Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up on the trumpet.
Yes.
They both die instantly.
The one is kind of like,
Yeah.
the other one's like, fuck no.
If I make one of them cry, I feel like I succeeded.
Yeah.
Did you have any other questions for these individuals?
Oh my god, Rivia's gonna like pull out. She's gonna pull out her like flute ocarina and play a "At first when I see you cry, it makes me smile, yeah, it makes me smile."
Layered with the Rick Astley, this is like a cacophony of nightmare.
Oh! In the midst of this chaos, Changa is going to say, wait, hang on. Wording the sentence.
Never gonna see you cry.
Okay. One of you have been quite well behaved during all of this, but as you can see, there's just a few more questions I'd like to ask you. And of course, the more silent type, I will be. Excuse me again. Excuse me a third time. I will be. Dang it. Okay. I will be interrogating you further, and I expect something, a little more. What's the word I'm looking for? Cooperative from you. Because we won't kill you. No, we're not those kind of people. But we are the kind of people who will leave you alive in a place and a fate and a state that would make you wish you were dead.
Yep, that's correct.
So, the worst, just keep that in mind. The worst thing to happen to you is not dying. Dying would be a mercy. So, you are going to give me every piece of information of my country that you have. Every map, every little page in a notebook, and I will even pluck out the instructions from your brain. And I will write down, and we'll make you draw a pretty little picture of all the sights you should be seeing along the way there. You're going to give me my home back, because you owe that to me.
I don't know what we have that you could want. We do have one map, and this is the Malpak. We have one map in the bag, but I don't think you're going to be able to get there.
Why?
You don't know where it is compared
Absolutely
to here?
no clue. I live in a tree.
We had to go through the Scorched Grove before it got worse. You can't travel that way anymore.
What is that?
Is she serious?
I am completely serious. I literally never leave my tree. I go like a few feet out of it. Like when you kidnapped me, that was me going out like once a month to get food and supplies. I'm an endangered species. Do you think I would risk my life going out into the open like that?
Does anyone want to explain that to her?
Like you are incapable of doing so?
You know, we could just kill one of them.
Because
You're right.
that-
I could bring them back too, and then we could do the thing that Changa said and leave them, out in the open, all like cracked open, so the vultures come and eat their livers.
Sorry.
Don't need to do that.
For my alignment shifts. The glue doesn't go away, right?
Eliza never told me if it goes away or not.
Oh, well, we could just leave them here. That's punishment enough. Dark
Maybe give
alley.
him a bad haircut too.
Anything could happen.
Leave him naked.
We could cover them in milk and honey as well.
Ooh, I can summon bees. I can summon bees.
Yes. Okay, but what is the Scorching Grove? What is that?
I think they better tell you because they need to make it worth our while to let them go.
I mean, the Scorched Grove is the Scorched Grove. Nothing's grown there for thousands of years. It's burned to ashes. There are fiery monsters all throughout it. And it started getting worse.
Worse as in like it's on fire again. They're like the ground is cracking open.
As in something attacked the city of Ashborough and burned it to the ground. That hasn't happened in a couple years. It's actually the second city that's happened to in 5 years. After being dormant for 100. There are so many strange beast noises coming out of it now. No one goes there anymore but the tenders, and only half of them ever return.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is I can go home, but do you think I shouldn't because y'all are cowards? Is that correct? So you have the means and instructions to my homeland, right?
I mean, the path we took is overrun now, and you won't survive.
Well, even if I have the path as a basis, if I can just like see a map of like where we are compared to where I should be, that would be enough.
I'll unroll my map and just point it backwards, or point it towards them as I stand there, so it's just there.
Yeah, it's in our bag. We didn't get rid of it yet.
Go to search the bag. All my moth hands coming out.
Is the one still like flopped over?
Yeah. And he's not the one who's been talking. He's just literally laying there like, I'll wait.
He was the nice one though, right? The one who was
The
answering
servant,
questions?
yeah. He's the one who's been talking the most. You get the sensation that the other guy is extremely afraid of their employer and not willing to say shit about him.
Okay, I'm gonna help the servant up, but I'm still gonna be like sassy aunt. Like,
Okay.
come on, let's get you upright.
Alright. We will. Changa, you go through the bag. You rummage through, pulling out dented cups, old daggers, and eventually come across a scrolled vellum parchment. Pull it out, open it up, and you can see a map that includes part of the Humblewood and part of your homeland, separated by a very massive mountain range and a huge plot of nothing land called the Scorched Grove in between, marked with a path that looks like it has been marked with a red X going through it, as if it's no longer safe, as well as multiple other marks throughout the map, marking what's probably safe and what isn't. And that is where we will leave it tonight, with the finding of the map, because it is almost midnight. So, for anyone who stayed up to watch, we really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun.
Hell yeah!
And we will see you all next time. Bye!
Bye!
Love.